Yo, what up? You know it'd be so troll? What if we signed up for a 70.3? Right? Dang, well, I guess we gotta figure out our training then.
Sleep has been bad.
Holy crap. I'm on my way to the gym and I about smacked a deer. Hi guys, my name is Calvin Serban and looks like I'm doing Chattanooga 70.3, and this is the little series that you're gonna watch me struggle and figure out what in the world I'm even doing. Because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I may or may not know how to swim.
My name is Hunter. I am the social media manager at Quintana Roo. I am lucky enough to be able to do the job from home and also be a stay-at-home mom to my 2 kids. I have a 5-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son. Oh, Lord.
So to give you a context of who I am and what I do, I am the content creator at Quintana Roo. I've been making videos there for about 5 years now, and dude, I freaking love it. But it's about time I kind of figure out how to do this whole triathlon thing, you know?
So about a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago, I found myself back in the gym. Before I had kids, I was in the gym pretty much every day, doing weightlifting and like some forms of cardio. I was kind of training for running races here and there, but I always found myself getting injured. I always just was really half-assed in a lot of the things that I did athletically, and I feel like I've kind of been that way my whole life, even through sport in middle school and high school. I was a rower in high school, and that really, I put a lot of heart into that, but I couldn't, I didn't have that team sport or drive after I left high school and into college and then into my life before having kids. So I just kind of like did things that kept fitness up or that made me feel good, but I never really did things with my full heart. So I feel like after I have had kids, I have found this new drive to push myself and to push my ability and push the boundary of what I am comfortable doing or what I feel like I can do. And I am putting more of myself into that. I feel like because I have such limited time by myself, I really put a lot of focus in spending that time by myself and pushing myself to become better, not only for me, especially mentally, but just to be better, like as a parent, as a wife, as a friend. It makes me a more well-rounded person, keeps me more productive, keeps me healthier, all those benefits. So I was in the gym for about a year and working with a personal trainer and just kind of like doing weightlifting, cardio here and there, nothing serious. But I feel like as time has gone on, I have really needed a goal so that I don't feel so stationary or just kind of like on this loop of trying to push myself. So I thought, why not try for a 70.3? I was training for a marathon before I kind of started back in the gym, and I was on that recurring cycle of continuously getting injured. So I feel like the weightlifting and like strength training I have been doing has really helped prepare me in a better way to step into more endurance sport. And so, yeah, I roped Calvin into joining me on this journey into 70.3.
Yeah. I'd say growing up though, I've always been into doing stuff outside. Definitely lived an athletic lifestyle. In high school, I played a lot of soccer. Middle school, did some basketball. I was part of a cross-country team a little bit in middle school. Freaking hated it. I also never really grew up swimming, so I know swimming for me right now is definitely gonna be a little bit iffy.
This is crazy, dude. I literally do not know what I'm doing. I'm like swimming like a freaking frog. My legs are like going like, wah, 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 wah. All right, let's get it.
Now, although I'm not the best swimmer, I will say I just got off of training of doing a marathon, and felt pretty decent doing it. I would say not extremely worried about the run. I will also say I freaking love cycling. I think that's one of the reasons why, you know, I enjoy what I do and where I work at American Bicycle Group. Recently, I got a lot more into gravel riding. This last year, I did 2 races. I actually did my first race in March, I believe. It was the Wachisi 63. It's 63 miles with an elevation gain of 8,800 feet. And I finished 4th in my freaking age group, so super stoked on that. So running off those butterflies, I went and signed up for SBT Gravel in Colorado. Now that one was a big eye opener because that Champagne gravel out there, that race was basically a road bike race. I mean, those people were tucked, trying to get aero with it, like completely different than what I did back in March. And also being at elevation, it really kind of wiped me and definitely humbled me. Actually, I'd say I come from like more of a mountain bike background. I love to freaking shred the gnar to get loose with it. Love to get some airtime, love to hit jumps, flowy trails. So there's definitely some room for improvement, even in my cycling.
So naturally, being an employee at Quintana Roo has its benefits when it comes to racing the 70.3. I have all of the equipment that I need at my fingertips. But I also have access to resources who are gonna help me get from this 22 weeks out, 21 weeks out to the finish line. So we are working with Working Triathlete and Jenna and Miguel from Freestyle Tri to both give us a training plan to help us prepare for what's to come in the next few months, and you know, just aid us in what we should expect, like how we should be fueling ourselves and how we should be recovering and how we should be training, and do those things to the best of our ability to make it most effective, to get us from point A to the finish line. So endurance sport, like, you know, all the things that come with triathlon are very solitary sports. So we want to bring you guys along with us to kind of feel for that community. We know that there's going to be some relatable points in our training journey that, you know, you guys have experienced too, but we want to show you that, you know, even from day one swimming, like, you know, we have no experience in this sport really. We want to show you that it's doable and that you can push yourself and you can train yourself into becoming a 70.3 athlete. I'm about halfway through my 50 minutes today.
So that concludes the swim sesh, where I still really don't know what the frick I'm doing. Beautiful weather today, not freezing cold.
Is that good?